Hoy hoy, people of the internet. Just got done uploading videos to NatesVlogs.net. Let me adjust this, it's a little too high. So I decided to stream on the sites that I don't post my content on to let you guys know to go there and check out the new series. Um, Posting it. Well, it's a series I was talking about in a few live shows because I've been censored so much, so I decided to create stuff that doesn't include my face, since I'm pretty sure the algorithm is set to look for me. So, um, well, yeah, it's just well, the first few videos has the cop puppet and so on and so forth. If you remember, the video that got my first channel shut down. Um, It was me talking about police harassment, and it included me getting bitch slapped by a puppet cop. But he has like more friends, and I got like my girl got me some stuff for my birthday. So I decided to incorporate that in a new series, and it's got its own TikTok channel. I don't encourage anybody to download TikTok. If you have it, delete it. But I just figured that I got to get away around the censorship. So it's like a major platform, and I mean the first video did a lot better than my NatesVlogs.net TikToks. That's my other TikTok name, but I don't really post on that shit. I mean, except for advertisements, and then I'll post something like an old video so I'm not just posting nothing but ads. But I digress. Yo, Nate, what it do? Cut West 707 represented. Nah, no TikTok for me. Well, good for you. That is just bullshit. It's like, I'm because I don't really follow anybody. Um, and it's just like the recommendations are so asinine. It's like fights. I mean, I did a few live shows talking about the stuff that's allowed to get popular on these sites like TikTok, because I had multiple videos on my main TikTok taken down. Um, they said one of them was taken down for bullying when I was showing how it was a dude who worked for was not Lehman Brothers. It was he was a banker dude, and he was like just going on a racist tirade. He ended up assaulting a child. And then I ended up like doing employee evaluation on what a reprehensible person he was. That video was taken down for bullying, but it's like people who get millions of views for fighting people, and just the asinine shit. It's just I just can't get down with it. But I figured out. Well, I like to believe I figured out a way around the censorship. So that's why it's easier for me to do characters, because it's like I could act like everything is okay. Everything is copacetic. Well, one of the characters is like just a news puppet. I mean, that's the name of the channel, News Puppets. But he's just like he's okay with everything, and it's just like just gives the establishment perspective. And so far, that hasn't been censored, but yeah, but all is good though. I lose brain cells on that bitch. Yeah, it is extremely stupid. It's just like, yeah, just the dumb shit that people take pride in. But I won't knock a pork chop off anybody's plate. They don't knock one off of mine. Um, yeah, it's just I wish we were a little bit more evolved. I think in general people are. I think it's mostly like young impressionable kids, which is frightening, who are watching that shit, stuck into it. And it's just like, I mean, when I first heard of TikTok, because it was 1 minute videos, and I was like, what kind of message could you get across in 1 minute? And then, I was reluctant to even use it. And then people kept saying, you should start a TikTok, you should start a TikTok. I was being censored on YouTube. I was like, man, it can't be worse than YouTube, right? And, well, I mean, I had like close to a dozen videos taken off of TikTok. Um, but they don't give me strikes that take my channel down. So they just remove my videos, and sometimes I won't get any notification at all. Um, so it's just like they'll take your video down without taking your channel down. So I guess that's better than YouTube. but not really. I mean, I don't want to be censored at all. That's why I fucks with rumble.com/NatesVlogs. I use that to upload to my website, NatesVlogs.net. Also got odyssey.com/@NatesVlogs. But it's just, yeah, I know I get like a lot of questions whenever I do a prolonged live stream is where the employee evaluations, rewinds, they're on those websites I just mentioned. NatesVlogs.net, rumble.com/NatesVlogs, odyssey.com/@NatesVlogs. Because yeah, you know, it's just yeah. If if you want me, you gonna have to get all of me. You know, if you can't take all of me, I give you whatever. I'll just go on live and tell y'all. Uh, follow me somewhere else. If you want the full content, but yeah, it's just. And then like you know, cause people kept telling me it was like a woke side of TikTok. Right? It's like you gotta go there to you know, it's like some people preaching the truth. And then like I was like searching certain hashtags, you know, like that were big on other websites, and I figured, you know, TikTok's supposed to be the biggest website in the world, right? And certain stories were purposely suppressed, like the videos I had that were taken down instantly included hashtags that I was looking for. I'm like, why is nobody talking about this? Then I realized, oh yeah, you can't talk about it. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying to figure out a way around that. You know, like it was one. It was like Bill Gates for prison, and you know Fauci for prison, and a few of those kinds of things. What was it? Klaus Schwab for prison, shit like that. You know, they were doing gangbusters on other sites like Getter and even Twitter, right? I mean, people definitely being censored on those sites for posting too inflammatory comments on the matter. But yeah, you know, as soon as I post on TikTok, as soon as it finishes uploading, that shit was taken down. So it's like I started like you know the positive Bill Gates, like Bill Gates money, Bill Gates divorce. I included those in the latest one, but then yeah, it's just I don't know. I'm surprised anyone could use it. Maybe you guys aren't just you know you just enjoy looking at cat videos and random chicks butt cheeks or whatever they throw in front of you, but it's just yeah, it's not that appealing to me. But yeah, it is quite frustrating. And then like you know the new thing is the January 6th commission, right? So it's like all these issues going on in our country. I mean, the world really. You know, it's food plants being destroyed, hit with planes, right? President's talking about mass famine, right? We're giving tens of billions of dollars to Ukraine, funding Nazis. And what the politicians choose to focus on is January 6th, 2020, and they're not like, hey, let's stop these feds because the feds were heavily involved with creating that disturbance, right, and guiding it the way they wanted it to go. So just so they can start calling Americans domestic terrorists, right? And this was like a concern I had like way back in 2015 because when Hillary Clinton was running, she was using the terminology of domestic terrorists for the people who were critical of her. And I was like, I made a video just like that's incredibly concerning. You know, and people were like, man, when Donald Trump won president, someone I did not vote for. I was definitely all about Jill Stein. But when he won presidency, people were like, oh man, are you happy now? Trump won. Like, I'm not happy, but I'm less mad than if Hillary would have won because, I mean, what we're seeing with the January 6th commission was forecasted by Hillary, right? Because, I mean, they were already talking about turning Americans into domestic terrorists if you went against their agenda. And then now it's just like, yeah, where were you on January 6th? You know, like, and if you have any critique of anything, yeah, you're considered a domestic terrorist. Is your YouTube rewind still up? YouTube rewinds? No. YouTube took down all of my channels. I mean, except for my tech channel. And yeah, so I'm definitely not gonna be posting any rewinds or employee evaluations over there. But They are on rumble.com/NatesVlogs, odyssey.com/@NatesVlogs. You can find rewinds, employee evaluations. Probably the most comprehensive um, backup of my rewinds is on Odyssey. But I tend to upload on Rumble first, cause yeah, it's just shit. I mean, I'm still building an audience on both sites, but um, yeah, the whole purpose of Rumble and Odyssey, their stated purpose is to respect First Amendment, so speech. You know, they vow to not silence people. So, I mean, the first video I uploaded on my Rumble was content that was just taken down across the board at YouTube. Like, you know, if you uploaded it on YouTube, your shit was taken down. So I did like a employee evaluation type video with banned content to see if they would ban me on Rumble, and so far it hasn't been taken down. So I'm rolling with it until I get a notification that something was taken down. Um, yeah. So yeah, it's not gonna be on YouTube. If you still have YouTube, delete the app. Google is spying on you. They have advanced artificial intelligence um, that they're trying to keep under wraps. It's scary what they're doing over there. So just pull away from it. It's an evil website. I mean, one of my videos that was taken down was just me posting a Senate hearing of whistleblowers talking about a forced medical procedure, um, and the dangers of it, and you can't even question anything. So it's just yeah, YouTube is garbage. Delete it. Follow me on rumble.com/@NatesVlogs. I mean /NatesVlogs, odyssey.com/@NatesVlogs, and of course NatesVlogs.net. What's wrong with TikTok? Oh man, where do we get started? Well, yeah, they're censoring. I mean, YouTube took down more of my channels. TikTok hasn't taken down channels; they've taken down more of my videos. So, yeah, and what they seem to promote is violence. Uh, like basically, if I were a hooker, I could post advertisements for my prostitution there. You know, just get butt naked and all that. No qualms, right? And I'm not saying sex workers, should be chastised or anything. I'm just saying it's just I'm for free speech across the board, right? So like I've had videos that I posted and immediately they got taken down. They one of my videos I did employee evaluation of a racist money speculator who ended up assaulting a child, and I just talked about how reprehensible he was, and that video was taken down for bullying. Right? I had a video just talking about Klaus Schwab and just like having using his quotes, his actual words, just clips of him. Um, that video was taken down, right? So it's just like um, they take down more of my videos. YouTube takes down more of my channels. But I'm just saying, anybody who's censoring anything, it's just like, yeah, I just can't fuck with it. I mean, but I did try to. I started like a little puppet channel. I haven't been putting too much um, effort into promoting it on my other um, platforms because I'm just gonna post the stuff directly on there, let it gets the views it gets, and it's just I got it linked to my website so people can like go and watch more of my content if they want. But yeah, the focus is not TikTok because I posted on my Rumble first, and then I put on TikTok because that's like the world's largest website, and the goal is to just really just get my own traction on my content and just like bring people outside of those worlds. So, I mean, the goal it would ultimately be to get people to delete all of TikTok. Not going to play it off the people who make money off of it. Just like the censorship, and we need a actual free platform if we're going to grow as a society. Because right now, it's a corporately held culture, and it's yeah, they allow the stuff they want you to be doing. So they allow fighting. They allow it was some chicks who were getting TikTok famous for beating up old people, right? Those people weren't censored. um, it's just yeah, just pulling people outside of that world, having more expansive conversations. Yeah, TikTok is just it's. I mean, really, I mean, I have two TikToks. One is NatesVlogs.net because someone stole Netflix, fucking bastard. They don't even post anything. But anyways, um, yeah, I have the NatesVlogs.net on there, and I mean, I only really the post. Um, my most popular posts are ads because I get like sponsorships through this one website and or a few websites, and yeah, they want posts on TikTok, so I've been like accommodating them on that. And that's really what these big sites are for. Is just like I do the lives, and I let you guys know employee evaluations are elsewhere. They're on the sites that don't censor. Same with rewinds and all the other stuff. Most people are looking forward to seeing. And yeah, uh, everything else is just like yeah, I do a sponsorship. I need the money, and the certain websites only acknowledge the major censoring websites. Um, yeah, so it's just playing the game like it's supposed to be played. Really, it's just not. It's just the stuff I really don't want to invest too much creativity into. Cause yeah, it's just I could edit a video for a week, a month, a year, however long it takes, and have it taken down in like 5 seconds, or have just my whole back catalog taken down. So it's just like that kind of stuff is just garbage. I don't want to invest any real time into it. And then it's just like I'm realizing my tech channel, the last YouTube channel I got, and there's certain words I can't even mention because I had a my last channel that was taken down off of YouTube was taken down while I was just going over just the synopsis of a movie that I was rewinding, and I couldn't even talk about the fucking movie. No clips of it, no nothing. I was just talking about the plot, and my channel was taken down. If you haven't seen the rewind that got my channel taken down by just talking about it, it is World War Z, and it's up on Netflix.net, uh, Rumble.com/Netflix, and Odyssey.com/@Netflix. You talking about the bill they passed? The bill? You talking about the what bill are you referencing? It's a lot of bullshit being passed. None of it's helping people. Uh, I know they got a lot of shit they're trying to scare people into to turn a bunch of Americans into domestic terrorists. Um, and yeah, I don't go for any of that. If I'm gonna be worried about anybody, it's the people the Congress, senators, and the people who own them. Bro, don't delete Facebook. Yes, delete it. Delete it. Delete it. You talking? It's the only way I can follow you. No, you can't. No, it's not. You can follow me on rumble.com/Netflix, odyssey.com/@Netflix, and of course Netflix.net. That's my own personal website. So yeah, just I mean, it's best to follow me on the sites that don't censor me because that's when I can post like the most content. So I only got on Facebook. I got like 4 different devices. All of them streaming on different websites that censor me. So it's just like the classic content, employee evaluations, rewinds. Those are all on the uncensored websites. Yo, Nate, would you be down to do an interview? My cousin and I were legit talking about you today, and I threw the ideas out there. Oh yeah, I'm down to do an interview. It'll be groovy. I mean, shit. Depending on where you post it, you might get your shit shut down too. That's why you know, if you go to NatesVlogs.net, you see my newest series that I was like, um, I was also posting some of the clips on TikTok. Well, it's got its own TikTok. I'm gonna keep mentioning it because I keep getting new people in. But you know, the new series, it doesn't even have my face in it because yeah, I get censored a lot. It's just the algorithm is meant to look out for my mug. Cool. It's his channel, but I'll tell him to hit you up. Well, yeah, it sounds groovy. I can use all the exposure I could find. Nate, what doth thou do, Mr. Smith? No, that's the end of Nate. No, Nate doesn't end. Nate continues. Nate is infinite. But yeah, it's just. I mean, I would like to see the end of these social media sites. That's what we want to see the end of. I'd like to see YouTube go the way of Friendster, as well as Facebook and Instagram. What's this one? Twitch. Yeah. I miss the days of being able to post shit without like, okay, can I say this? Can I mention this? Can I talk about this? Am I going to be labeled a domestic terrorist? Am I going to be targeted by the government? Am I going to be silenced? Am I going? You know, I'm not a fan of that. I was having a damn stroke that day. You were having a stroke on January 6th, or you were stroking off while you were invading the Capitol building, you terrorist. God damn it. Stealing our freedom, working with the feds. Why are you working with the feds? You know they killed Malcolm, Martin, Frederick Hampton, all of them. Not to be trusted. If I pay you $20, would you promote my single? That's a lot to ask. Well, yeah. I mean, if you give me a $20, I'll mention it after I mention my own. Now, from Flint, I've watched your videos since middle school. Well, that sounds like a lot, but I have no idea how old you are. But I appreciate you sticking with me as long as you did. I remember when I did like a road trip. Shit, you know, back in 2010, one of the places went to was right outside of Detroit. We were in the Flint area. I got to meet like a young whippersnapper. he was uh he was like 10 at the time, and yeah, he was. I was surprised that he was a fan because I swear a lot. You know, I got a dirty mouth, and he showed up with his dad and shit, and then he ended up being like a political commentator later in life, and I'm not going to take credit for that. You know, he had his own journey, but I just thought it was interesting. You know, like uh, you know, like I just the people who come up watching me, they end up just having interesting life paths. I got to meet a lot of people who end up being journalists and all that stuff. You know, people watched me when they were young, so I'm assuming you're doing something important as well. Uh, I'm only 20. I've been watching you for 10 years. Wow. Well, thank you. That means a lot. That's quite a while. That's still Netflix was still around because that only went down like 8 years ago. Yeah, 2014, by 8 years. So yeah. So Nate's Vlogs. That's Nate's Vlogs days. Before I lost my first channel. Now I'm down four. 4 channels later, 8 years later, and you're still around. I appreciate that. It's an honor. Let's see. You had employee evaluation as a series. It was my favorite. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. This is why I repeat myself a lot. I still do employee evaluations, just not here. Employee evaluations, NatesVlogs.net. It has like multiple um, little areas from. It's like employee evaluations, more employee evaluations, And those aren't all the employee evaluations. For the most comprehensive list of employee evaluations, it's probably odyssey.com/@NatesVlogs. Because they backed up all my stuff on my NatesVlogs channel. And when I upload a new employee evaluation, I get around to getting it to Odyssey eventually. But I tend to post those on rumble.com/NatesVlogs first, and then I post them on my website. So yeah, those are still around. You just won't see them here. I come to these sites to let you guys know. Yeah, go follow me elsewhere, because that's where my edited content is. I'm not gonna be investing hella time into editing, creating, writing something, and just have it shut down by one of these gatekeepers. It's just the irony of me being shut down by someone who's probably on pedophile island. It hurts me. You should be offended that you're being spied on by pedophile island regulars. Like Bill Gates and all that shit. But it's just like I'm not a fan of them silencing me. So I mean, yeah, I don't post them here, but I still post. So don't get that confused. I know I do live. You're like, why are you doing only lives? I do only lives over here, on these places. Okay, so let's just get that clear. I would like that to be firmly understood by everyone. And also, I got a new series over there, so feel free to check that out. Your Draw My Life inspired me a lot, and I respected how open you were. Well, yeah, I appreciate that, and also got a musical, Draw My Life Part 2. So that's gonna be on the on NatesVlogs.net. So check that out. It's gonna be a gas, and I appreciate the love and you rolling with me for so long. Kind of disgusting, but it's helping the immunity. Yeah. Ooh, I'm trying to figure this out. But yeah, I love y'all. I just I know it's just a lot to keep up with. Like, follow me. That's why if someone says they've been with me for like 10 years, and they still know where I'm at, that's a godsend. And it's just like it's a devoted viewer, because I had to jump through all kinds of hoops and hurdles just to be anywhere, and for someone to still know where I'm at. After all the shutdowns, the channel changes, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of work on your part, but I mean, fuck, it's a lot of work on my part too. But it's just it's more stressful. It's just well, I'm trying to get on a content schedule again. So this week I posted 2 videos, and I'm going to be doing a third one. I was thinking of doing like a crossover video to promote the puppet channel, the puppet videos. But yeah, it's super hard for me to get all the energy when yeah, I just feel like shit could be just taken away from me at the drop of a hat. That's why definitely got to sue Google for damages. You're a lawyer. You help me out. We could do some pro bono work. I'll give you some money on the back end. We could take the whole government down, because Google, they working with the government to silence free speech. I'm down to figure out how to get to them. But yeah, it's just it's extremely frustrating. The fact that you still here after getting shit down proves that you got talent. Well, I appreciate that. Well, I mean, that proves I got tenacity. But yeah, I mean, the fact that you're still here proves I got some talent to somebody, you know. Um, so it's just like, that's it's a beautiful thing, because 10 years is nothing to sneeze at. You know, that's like your most informative years coming up as a young youth, and found your way to my content, and you continue to watch it. It's just I almost get teary eyed. Oh yeah. Now I also got the pin. If you got like a what you call it, so that's the NatesVlogs.net pin. If you got a QR code or QR scanner, you can just take a picture and you're already on the website. And welcome to the live, Pablo. Pablo. Excusez-moi. Mm. Yeah. See, we're uh, closing in on the dirty 30, or we're over 30, and I talking about the live, or the new employee evaluation made me want to get to it. Also, um, yeah, I got to upload something to um, the Forbidden channel, um, and yeah, so I'm just gonna be uploading some more content. And if you're if you're following me on Rumble, it's gonna be like a premiere at 8 o'clock. I think that's for when I set it, for a video that's already on NatesVlogs.net that you can go and watch right now. Um, and yeah, and I'll be getting back to 3 videos a week. Um, well, this week I'm gonna get in my third video, my third upload. So follow me, rumble.com/NatesVlogs, odyssey.com/@NatesVlogs. For the regular stream of content, the employee evaluations, the rewinds, the edited stuff. Um, don't trust your government. Um, don't if they tell you someone's a domestic terrorist, keep in mind that the government is the terrorist. And yeah, well, oh, and I also got like some musical content that's going to be released to my Patreon people. Kind of goes into the whole shtick. So yeah, that's it. Just kind of covers this stuff in a more succinct way. So 30 minutes of me just telling you not to trust your government is just like, it's just condensed in a little rhyming package with the beat that I produce. But yeah, so it's just like I'm gonna start uploading my class projects. And yeah, follow me on NatesVlogs.net for that, and Odyssey.com/@NatesVlogs, Rumble.com/NatesVlogs. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for showing up. Um, remember to be good to each other. Peace. In the video. And it's ended.